Hello everyone, welcome to Zion Traders YouTube channel. So I'm just going to quickly review the trades I took during the week. Anyways, if it is the first time of visiting this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Right. So the first trade I took last week, I took about three trades, right? So I took last week. The first trade I took, I think one of the trades, I think maybe AUD card, as you can see right here. I lost the trade. So let me quickly tell you guys why I took this trade. So going out narrowing it down to 1 hour time frame, I saw the price, although this wasn't a perfect setup for me, but then because of the strong confirmation I had, I decided to take this. So price gave us this move right here, and I left an order block here, and then price broke structure downwards, right? So before price broke structure downwards, we can see that price left an inducement right here. So I just outlined the order block, and then I waited for price to come back into it. You can see how price reacted to it beautifully, right? But however, if you also notice, you see a momentum candle right here, right? So on the normal day, I don't like taking trades like this. If I see this kind of momentum candle, right, so closes above the other block right here, which is my point of interest. I don't like taking the trade. I don't know why I took the trade, but then I just took the trade. Yes, I took the trade because of the strong bearish confirmation I saw. That's the reason why I took the trade, right? So but on a normal day, part of my rules is whenever a candle closes above my point of interest with a not the week, but when it closes with a body, I won't take that trade anymore, right? So that setup is invalidated. But then this, because of the setup, and kind of because of the strong confirmation, look at the confirmation price gave me right here. So price, look at the move, price came here, gave us a low, and if you look at this sweep, now I want you to watch out for something, right? Look at this candle that swept out this last candle. You can see how it did not close above it with the candle body, right? So this was actually what gave me the confidence to take this sell. So I took this sell. It didn't go well actually. So it didn't go well, and that's just fine. I'm not that bothered about it. However, I have the major point of interest right here. So this is just an insight within this range, this trading range. So this is the major point of interest right here, as you can see right here. So I'm going to delete all of this now. So since I'm done showing you guys this, I'm just going to delete everything right here. Right. So that is what I'm going to do. All right. So coming down to why am I taking this trade? I'm not taking this trade anyways, but why am I taking this trade? We can see on the weekly time frame we are still very bearish, and also we can also see that this very last candle, this very low here, it has not been swept. This is an external range liquidity, or you can call it set side liquidity on the weekly time frame. So narrowing out to the daily time frame, we can see we are still very bearish on the daily time frame. So price came, swept, left a great imbalance here. Look at how came and swept all this liquidity, trading back into this imbalance right here, and then this leaving us with we have a liquidity sweep right here. So this very candle here swept liquidity residing above all of these highs right here. So this makes this very high a good point of interest to sell from, right? So price coming back into this zone, I can see an inducement right here, so which is a high before the major high right here. So I'm just simply going to wait. Next week I'm going to wait for price to take out this high. So immediately price takes out this high or takes out the inducement and trade into the other block, I'm going to take this trade. So I will show you guys the result next week, right? So the next trade I took let me show you this one first, which is a GBP card. I took GBP card trade as well. This is actually a swing trade that I'm taking right here. So I can see on the weekly time frame is not is looking very bullish still, because if you look at how price has been moving, it has been bullish very ever since. And you can see how price came this time and swept liquidity beautifully here, and then came right here, broke structure again. So it was this structure that was broken again. That was actually what gave me the confidence to take this trade. So, and also if you come to the daily time frame, everything makes so much sense on the daily time frame. You can see how price swept this liquidity and then trade into this other block, and then came to break structure. So it's trying to repeat the same thing again. Left an inducement here, though I don't like this kind of inducement, but it's still an inducement, right? All right, so on the daily I'm showing you guys. So price broke, price has been bullish, price broke. I took out the inducement from here, broke structure, and then price leaving an inducement. Like I said, I don't like this kind of inducement, but then it's still an inducement regardless. So the next thing I'm waiting for, right? So the next thing, what I did after this break, I'm just waiting for price to come back into this other block. I outlined this other block a very long time ago. Before all this, even this massive sale happened, I outlined the other block. So I was waiting for price to come back into it. So when price came back into it, I just did not take the trade. I waited. I went to the 2 hour time frame. I took the trade on 2 hour time frame. I saw how price came down, swept this low. If you notice on the daily time frame, this is actually a relative equal low, and when you see relative equal low like this, there's actually liquidity residing below that low, right? So that after seeing that the sweep of that relative equal low, it also gave me more confidence, like more confirmation to take this trade. So I just didn't go into the trade immediately after seeing that sweep. I waited for a break of structure on the 2 hour time frame, right? So look at how price broke structure here. However, you know why I took this break of structure? I saw price swept this low first, because I don't like trading mitigation block. I love using um I like sweeps on both sides, right? Which is kind of what's it called? Right? So I like using breaker block. So when I saw price sweeping this liquidity residing below this low, it gave me more. So guys, you can see, so after seeing this sweep of liquidity around this very point on a 2 hour time frame, so this gave me more confidence. In fact, that's actually why I took the trade. If I had not seen this liquidity sweep right here, I wouldn't have taken this trade. So it was after seeing this liquidity sweep, I decided to take this trade right from here. As you can see, this is my entry right from here. So everything is, you're going to see everything on my MT5, right? So that's pretty much it. The trade is still running right now, and I don't know, but currently CAD is very very weak, and as well as GBPUSD is weak. GBPUSD is weak and CAD is weak. However, CAD is weaker than GBPUSD currently, because if you look at USD CAD, you're going to see that USD itself is not very strong currently. It's strong, but then currently it's not very strong like that. But however, if you look at USD card, it's pumping massively, right? So because that's simply because USD card is very, very weak. So this is the trade I'm on now. I'm in on this trade currently. So I'm hoping to take out my profit right here, because I see this place as an inducement. Price could come here after taking this place out. Although I'm looking at this buy continuing, right? However, this is an inducement, right? So it's not really an inducement to say, but it's actually an inducement to guys. It's actually an inducement. However, it's against the trend. That is it, right? So I won't be taking this trade, but it's actually something someone can try out. But it probably might work, right? But then it still might not work. It's best to follow the trend, right? So I won't take the trade. It's not going to take anything away from my account at least. All right, so that's it. I tried to some other setups, but they failed actually. Some setup like I tried to set UB AUD, but not as if they failed. They didn't actually fail. Just that I didn't get time right. So I wanted to set USD card from here. I just didn't get that entry on time, which is a confirmation. So it came late. So that's pretty much it, guys. So which other trade? So let's take a look at the trade I have for next week. I'm looking to sell. Let me quickly show you guys this. I'm looking to sell gold next week, although it's not a very good idea to sell because gold is overall bullish. But if you go to the weekly time frame, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So gold has swept liquidity out from this zone, and then well, it traded into this what? Traded into this fair value gap, and you can see how gold traded back into this fair value gap. This fair value gap. The reason why this you see this massive reaction from here is simply because this is called an IOFED, institutional order flow entry trade, and I love to see if you look at the engulfing, the way this candle engulfed and then left an imbalance right here. So this tells you that there was a massive sell orders from there. So that's why price reacted off from it very massively, right? And then price retraced, and you can see price is pretty much going higher right now. Personally, for me, this is going to be a buy setup. However, I just want to see if I can catch this retracement to take out inducement. Alright, so you see, gold is on a bullish. So on the daily time frame, if you look at the daily time frame structure, you can see how price came out. Price traded, took out this liquidity on the daily time frame. That's it traded into that weekly time frame imbalance, right? And then sold. It took out liquidity slightly below this. If you look at this liquidity, they were just too sweet for price to ignore. So institutions will normally like to come back to take out liquidity slightly below this low. So currently, we can see the way price moved without any form of retracement to take out liquidity. So, if I would take this trade, it's still very this price is still very bullish. However, I love to see price grab liquidity from this zone. So this is a very low probability setup. If you want to get into this trade, just make sure you watch out for your entries, right? So watch out for confirmation before taking on this trade. So I was supposed to get into this trade because on the 4 hour time frame, I can see the reason if you look at the 4 hour time frame, I see this as a break of structure on the 4 hour time frame because this price swept this high, so this makes it automatically the real low and on the 4 hour time frame, and then a break of structure, price left an inducement right here. You can see how price took out the inducement and reacted. However, our price currently is at this order block, the main order block, which is the origin, right, of this trend that we can see right here. So currently, I'm actually, you can see my short order, my short position to is set. So what I'm waiting for, I was supposed to get in here on time, but I decided to wait for confirmation. So the confirmation I got on Friday, I've gotten my confirmation already. So I'm just waiting for market to open for me to get in on this trade. If I lose the trade, I don't know, but let's see how it goes. It doesn't really matter that much. So I waited for price to grab this liquidity first. I have not entered the trade because when I saw this movement, I knew that okay, I saw this the same thing that happened, literally almost the same thing that happened on the weekly time frame. This pattern, I want you to go and back test it. It's very, very effective. You can use this pattern for your entries, right? It's very, very it's just so cool, right? So I wanted for price to sweep liquidity because I saw this straight move sell on Friday, but then I had to wait for price to grab sell take in liquidity first. So price has taken out this liquidity right here, which is as you can see, this is very high here. So after taking out the liquidity, you can see how price has broken structure bearish again. So this is telling me that price is really seriously go it's actually it wants to sell. However, it might just want to play with us, or play with our emotions and then start continuous buying because currently, as you can see, gold is buying. And also it will also be nice if we watch out because Donald Trump is going to be sworn in. So when Donald Trump, when they finish swearing him in, it's going to have an impact on US dollar, of which is already having an impact because he won the election, and also it's going to have an impact on cryptocurrencies. If anything affects the cryptocurrency, it's going to affect gold, right? So because investors, this gold is a different asset class, like gold and the likes, like silvers and the right, like, and also if you look at cryptocurrency is a different asset class. So what investors are looking at, they are potentially looking at the economy, the fundamental factors, and to know if this particular asset class is going to do well at this season, and if crypto is not going to do well after Donald Trump is sworn in, of which I'm hoping is going to do well. But then if it does not do well, um, if it doesn't do well, dollar is going to keep on buying because investors are going to take away their funds from crypto and invest it in a safe asset like gold, right? So it means that gold is going to keep buying, right? So that's what it tells us. So if
crypto continues doing well, which is doing really really well right now. Dollar Bitcoin is out currently above 100K. So if it continues doing well, probably this setup might work. This sell might work. It might not sell for long. It might just sell to take out all of this liquidity right here, because I have not seen price taking out liquidity here at all. So I would love to see price take liquidity before a buy continuation. So this is it, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Good luck.